What's up, Star Wars fan? Darth Kittens here. I want to apologize up front. I haven't been able to post in a little bit because I've been really busy with work. But slow down enough where I should be able to post every night or day, depending on where you live. So today we are going to play the Heroes versus Villains, and here I'm going to show you like different maps every day and kind of show you what I think you should do if you're a hero or a villain. So right now we're playing Heroes side on Endor. You kind of see my default hand and everything like that. So let's get started. So of course, defeat the villains, protect the heroes, the side that takes the round wins. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to be straight up rebel because I didn't start in time, like it randomly picks. So sadly we only have two. But usually, I'll kind of show you like hiding places and stuff like that. And I'll also show you like probably some of the best positions if you're a hero, where to hide or set up your shield if you're Leia or Luke. I know in this level you can easily jetpack up to those Imperial wings and you kind of sit there and kind of snipe people out. What's also really fun about that level is if you get the turret, it's basically, it follows the movements of your enemy. If you place one right up there, it automatically, follows the enemy, and you have a good vantage point. So we got 5 versus 3, but they have all 3 of their villains. Now usually if you're going to start off this round, you don't want to stand close to the doors, especially the other one, the balcony, because right off the bat they like to just try to shoot you down. I know it's really bad for the villains because they're just like right here. You can kind of just do that. So let's kill by Boba Fett. Fair enough. So I'm going to become a honor guard, which basically my whole job is to protect Leia. So my 2 weapons are a rocket launcher and a homing missile. Oops, I accidentally ran into Vader and he's choking, So rocket, you just fire. Homing missile, you kind of got to angle it just right. So I'm just going to go back to being my normal. Now, for those of you who don't know, like I probably didn't talk about this, I was able to get the season pass. With the season pass, if you buy it, you order early. We don't know when it's coming out yet. You get the exclusive shot first. So just bam. I forgot to talk about that because I got excited about this match.
That's one down. Press the attack.
Kind of jetpack over them so they can't try to shoot me again. So this is a flash grenade. Basically when you throw it and it explodes, it blinds and kind of deafens the person for a few minutes. The one advantage, especially with when you're playing against heroes that can, especially like stormtroopers or rebels, they have the weapon, so they're blinded and they can't hear a thing, and they're just kind of stuck there, just listening to this irritated ringing. So here I have Han Solo. Now, it is my recommendation, now I'm not saying this works for everyone, but this is my recommendation. Usually I like to stay close to the other heroes, unless I'm Luke, and then I go off by myself. But usually, like if I'm Han, I'll stick close to Leia, because Leia has the shield and the regenerating health. Plus we both fire, and my gun can be faster than hers sometimes, especially if she gets in trouble. So it's better to just kind of stick together, especially, you got 2 versus going on against 1. You always have that numbers advantage. I'm gonna blast a crate.
Let's go.
So now we have an honor guard. So that's 3 versus 1, 2, or 3. How many come up? Honor guard, can't, isn't too much help, but he will help you when needed. Now, in this level particularly, you have to watch out for this canister. It's called liquid tabana. It's a gas that used in engines, but the problem is if you shoot it a couple times, see how it's steaming? Boom! It can actually be used to your advantage. So I did the speed bullet, so right there. Vader is down. I was able to defeat him. Now when you press and hold the triangle button, it's kind of like a splurge fire, where it's very rapid, very quick fire, which you want sometimes, especially when you're in tight situations. Now I did lose Leia, but she's probably right down here where I hear all this electrocution come from. Not she'll be. See, up there she is. So she put her shield up. Now the great advantage with a shield, since there's only Palpatine and Boba Fett left. Boba Fett, the shield will take damage. It will not take on rocket launchers, and flamethrowers easily go through it, but right there, perfect. Ah, I died. So it was perfect because that large shot blast, basically what happened, I charged up my weapon and I fired, and it does like twice as much damage as it should. So right now, since they're coming after Leia, I'm gonna back her up and use my rocket launcher. Make sure no one is standing in front of you, because sometimes when someone's standing in front of you and you fire off your rocket launcher, it backfires and hits you. So they'll most likely come from this exit. Not guaranteed, most likely. Because they only have a little bit of health, so, you know, it's good to stand there and protect Leia. Oh, they're right above me. It's good to stand there and protect Leia, but... yeah!
It's over.
Basically what happened was I was able to destroy... oh, no. It looks like they got to Leia was the problem. So I was trying to... my goal was trying to destroy them, because the only way that you can win is if you destroy all 3 villains, or if you have more heroes left over than the villains. Now, like I said, usually as Luke I like to go off by myself, but as you can see, they like to stick together and team up, because Luke was the very first person to go. So, I'm going to stick close to Leia and Han. Come on, fire some more blaster bolts. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to stick close to Leia and Han, one for regenerative purposes and health, another to protect them, especially against Vader. It's really difficult, but I mean the nice thing about Luke is he does have the force push, which it basically, you know, backs people up and it instantly kills stormtroopers. So basically, like, it forces them people back, and then, like I said, with stormtroopers, it instantly kills them. Okay, so Leia's over here. Now that little yellow thing. Come on, die. Ah. So the problem was I probably could have won that, but since instead of a blaster cannon, it does a heavy-duty, powerful range fire, which I took so much damage that I couldn't handle anymore and I died, which really sucks, because they needed me, you know, but it happens, and you know, don't get too discouraged. Just kind of like, ah, dang it. And then just gotta move on, you know, because they're gonna need you again. I mean, look, it's down to Han and Palpatine. And the disadvantage with that is Palpatine can regenerate himself, but Han can't. See, Han died. You know, don't get too discouraged with this game. It can be a lot of fun. So, I'm just a straight up rebel soldier this round. And I solve everything. Now, if you notice, my cards have like a gold, they're black with a gold outline. Basically what I did was I had some extra credits, so I upgraded them. So jetpack I can go higher and farther, and flash grenade just does more damage. So it just kind of depends on your preference. Duck down. Ah, I was ducked down. Sometimes you kind of get frustrated because sometimes the computer can glitch up like that, you know. You saw me duck down, but sometimes it can glitch up and it'll go through when I have little health, or, you know, it's kind of, think about, you know, they could make up some excuse. Oh, the blaster boy ricocheted back and forth until it hit you. I don't know. So I'm gonna stick here with Leia. Waiting for
We
whoever
can't
comes through
lose
that
anyone
door.
else.
Nope, not coming through the door. Maybe? No. I don't know if you can hear what I'm hearing, but basically it was a flash grenade like I have. Not as potent as I am, or not as potent as the one that I have, but I mean, it's highly agitating. So they're all coming after Leia now, sadly, because Leia's the last one. Well, not sadly that they're coming after Leia, but sad that she's the only one that we have left. Oh, Palpatine. It's a pain in the rear end, I can tell you that much. Now, the third thing that I have that I haven't showed you guys, I'll probably, when I run into a soldier, I'll show you. So I had the flash grenade, I have my jetpack, which are two kind of like standard items that you have, and then, or that I have, that I use. The third one I have is a personal shield. So you see how, oh man, you can kind of see, ooh, big nerd. Basically a shield comes around me, I cannot fire through the shield. When people fire at it, it loses health, or sometimes it'll degenerate when you don't need it. But when you have the shield up, you have to melee, or basically, you know, punch them in order. But you have to like get them through your shield and smack the heck out of them. So I only use it when I'm in like desperate need of health, or like I'm a good distance away and they're trying to fire at me. It's nice to do that because it gets their attention off of the hero and back onto you. Well, I'm the hero, so it's okay. But let's see. So I'm gonna stick close to Leia. Now, if I was Leia, there's actually some more, like, there's a lot better places to set up the shield. Sadly, I'm not Leia, so I can't, you know, I could probably show you the places, but right now I'm like, ah man, I was trying to charge up my super shield. And it did not work. I just like, a lot of things are not working for me here right now. So I was on and I died, and then yep. So it's likely Luke will die, but honestly, if you're a hero and you know you're on the verge of death, it's better, I mean, unless you're Palpatine, you're better off just going out and trying to get as many points as you can. I mean, yeah, I said unless you're Palpatine, but, I mean, even if you're not, even if you are Palpatine, you know, when you're facing a hero, you gain points on how much damage you do against them. So it's really great to do that.
They're all defeated.
So I'm gonna shout this out real quick. A nice trick about Boba Fett is if you get close enough to Luke, that flamethrower just rips right through him. It is intense. So if you're Luke and Boba Fett's coming after you, run, because that flamethrower will like tear through you like nothing. I mean, yes, the missile and, you know, so he has the missile, the jetpack, and the flamethrower. The missile does damage, but I mean the flamethrower just tears apart Luke. So here it looks like we're going after an offensive tactic. So go to them before they can come to us, which is a good strong tactic. It just depends on what kind of players you have. I know that I joined revenge. But I know, like, if you're in like a chat group, you can easily coordinate your attack, which I've done. I'm not in a large group. I mean, I'm in a group with like one other person, and you know, when we're each like a hero, we can coordinate our attacks.